guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about this. This is the GoPro Max. I've had this for about 1 year and we're going to be talking about the pros, the cons, and everything you guys must know before getting this camera. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. If you guys do, hit that like button, subscribe, and guys, let's jump into this. So for those of you that don't know what this camera is, this is the GoPro Max. And the reason why I bought it and why a lot of other people buy it is because it has a camera in the front and it has a camera in the back. It's a 360 camera. And my thought process going into getting this camera is using it for travel, using it for vlogs, using it on vacation, and not having to worry about it breaking. Because for those of you that don't know, GoPros are almost indestructible. And for those of you that follow our vlog channel, you guys know I am a GoPro guy. I absolutely love them, so I had very, very high hopes for this thing because of how good their other products are. Now, I also did buy an external battery when I bought it because the main issue that GoPros have is their battery life is not very good, and obviously this one, it's the same thing. I think the biggest drawback to this camera is going to be the battery life. We take it on vacation actually quite often, and as we go about our day, we actually burn through a lot of batteries, so getting an external battery is key. Now, another downside that I actually saw with this camera is honestly, sometimes when you film the 360, sometimes it can be a little blurry when you film. I'm not sure if it's just the processor in this or if it's just the way it is. Sometimes it's either really, really good or it's really, really bad. I do think a lot of it too has to depend on the lighting. I found when it's a dark climate and you're filming with this, it's gonna be a little grainy, it's gonna be a little blurry, and honestly, in some cases, it's just better to just have a single GoPro and film one direction. But I definitely think the pros outweigh the cons big time. One of the main reasons I absolutely love this camera is going outside, jumping in the lake, swimming, skiing, jumping off our grandparents' diving board. This thing has a very, very, very good videos, kind of when it wants to, when it's in good lighting. The quality is awesome, and being able to film 360 and get really cool shots is really cool. We also took this on our more recent trip to Gatlinburg, and we were jumping off this huge rock, and it was really cool to be able to film the surrounding areas, showing you guys the cliff jumps and all that stuff as well. Another great thing that this camera does have is the stability. I feel very, very comfortable walking and holding this thing out, and being able to talk to it and not have it be super bumpy, or even, we've taken it on roller coasters and the quality of the footage, is really, really smooth. It's not bumpy. It's not like you're watching it and getting a headache. Sometimes with other cameras, I found when I film and hold it, it bumps and makes the footage really bad. This is actually very, very smooth because of the feature called Hyper Smooth. Also, a huge pro that this camera does have is for, wide lensing. So it could be a really, really good vlogging camera in my opinion, because you can kind of show everyone, a huge wide angle as you're walking around talking and, going about your day. Also, this thing is waterproof up to 16 feet. So, that's actually pretty good in my opinion. Some of the other GoPros are around that, if not a little higher. I know there's some that go up to about 25 to 30 feet. Also, a huge pro, kind of a pro, is going to be the microphones. The microphone on this thing has came a very, very long way, especially coming from this. This one here only has about 2 microphones. This one has 6. So honestly, it's kind of cool because there's one in the front, one in the back, 2 up top, and then 2 on the bottom, I believe. So there's a bunch of microphones on this, which is really good, but also sometimes with having so many microphones, it can kind of pick up a little too much stuff. All right, we're getting on Slinky Dog here right now. I think it's about a 20-minute wait. compared to this, which can get a little muffled, especially if you just came from swimming. The last thing I want to talk about with this camera is going to be the editing. In my opinion, the editing on this was a huge learning curve for me and my wife because we both edit the videos, and it does take a little bit to get used to going about editing the 360 footage. It's not a pro, it's not a con, it's just something you kind of just have to learn if you guys want a 360 camera, because they're all about the same. But overall, this is a fantastic camera for on-the-go vloggers and people that want to capture action-packed videos. Where this thing lacks is going to be in like a studio setting or in a low light setting. I think there's a lot of better options, you know, for you guys. And if you're watching this and you're not like an action-packed vlogger, you know, where you're not like going on hikes or jumping in water and stuff like that, I would recommend getting one of these. This is the Canon G7X. This one is great for vlogs, and it's just as compact with very, very good video. This one here will do a lot better, you know, with the video capturing in low light and, you know, all that. This one lacks, obviously, the action-packed and it can't get wet. But overall, this is a fantastic camera, and I do think it's a must-have for anybody that, honestly, films content, films videos. I think this is a great camera, and I'll put a link to it down below, so if you guys want to get it, click that link, sign up, and it helps out the channel. But guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.